Usually when you think of one sack, you're probably thinking of wishbone or option teams that are throwing the ball 8 to 10 times a game. But this is an offense that is prolific throwing the football. You know, they're throwing the ball probably 54% of this overall snaps, which is a significant amount this late in the year. You know, it's a tribute to their offensive line, definitely. It's also a tribute to their scheme because they're calling a lot of 3-step and 1-step tempo routes where the ball's coming out right now. So we got to do a great job this week in terms of calling our defenses, in terms of picking our spots and when we do want to pressure because, you know, the ball's coming out so quickly and you got to be careful you're not in harm's way from the back end. You know, we go down there and you know, get the kick blocked and very disheartening when that happens in terms of momentum shifts, and then for Justin to come out and have the headiness to just kind of stay with the play to the whistle, and not only strip the guy who was trying to scoop the ball up, but recovered as well. He did a great job with that. And Justin's a guy who's had a great year for us. He's our starting fullback. He's playing a ton of snaps on special teams. He's got a slight shoulder separation that he's been playing with, and we couldn't be more proud of the effort and the performance that he's given us thus far. One of the reasons that we've had some success offensively the last couple weeks is really our ability to run the football. You know, and when you can keep a defense off balance and stay as much in that 50-50 ratio run to pass, you know, you can pose some problems for defenses. You know, and the offensive line is a group that's probably the most improved unit that we've had thus far on the year. You know, with a lot of, especially with Matt Greenhall, a 3-year starter, and just a stalwart inside. When we lost him, you know, Jeff Kennedy came in, has done a great job, and Jeff's really improved throughout the year, as have other first-time starters, Kevin Mustak, Andrew Kestenbaum, you know, and really Andrew Belizaire, you know, had started 2 games before. But that's a group that's improved all year, and we're going to ask them to continue to improve and get better. You always talk about trying to get some cheap scores and big plays, and nothing really demoralizes a defense more than a team that can get plays in big yardage in big chunks. And, you know, in the first drive, that was huge. You know, Robbie did a great job of running after the catch. It was a well-designed play. You know, Bobby hit him in stride, and we took that all the way down inside the 10-yard line. And ultimately, we didn't score off of that drive per se with the block kick, but with the headsy play by Justin, we ended up scoring, you know, 2 plays later, and that was a big momentum boost for us early in that football game. They're always tough to beat at home. You know, they have a new coach who's done a great job. They have a lot of talented players that were they struggled last year, and a lot of those kids that played for the first time last year have gotten better. And because of that, they've established some depth, certainly at the quarterback position, the running back position. Their offensive line is probably the most improved offensive line in the conference. And then defensively, their front 7 are as good as we'll see all year. So, you know, they're a good football team that I believe is another CA top 20 team. And, you know, time will tell, you know, how that plays out. But we're excited to go down there and play our best football game of the year.